All right. I should probably mute my mic when I move in and out. Oh well. Howdy and welcome, I'm your Game Jumper, Detective DiJaDi. And we will be solving crime. Because we pursue justice no matter where it hides. It has been a really long time since I've played this game. And when the remaster hit, I meant to get to it, and just never did. And that was 7 years ago. I mean, really, we could just stay here all night, and I'd be cool with it. But let's get into it anyway. Because crime's afoot.
A city on the verge of greatness. A new type of city, based not on the man, but on the automobile. The car. A symbol of freedom and vitality. Where every man can own his own home, and have room to breathe, not be overlooked.
Congrats on being first diff.
A city where a man's home is his castle.
What the heck? No. Bad.
A city of opportunists. A city of dreams, where Hollywood will shape the thoughts and desires of the entire planet.
You don't need to do that.
We're all
A city of pioneers.
Wait, this is so weird.
That's cool, actually. I didn't know that that does that.
When you don't look at the screen too closely, too bad. Oh wait, this is kind of creepy. Oh no. Oh no.
You said not to look at the screen too closely, and now I want to see it.
One of us.
A city of undercurrents.
But,
Where not everyone
so mix it up the, emote wall that it does.
A 20th century.
Supports animated emotes. I don't think that even Streamlabs does. Or, was it Streamlabs emote wall that I was using? Or
City
Stream
that has
Elements?
No boundaries. That will stretch as far as the eye can see.
That's really cool. That's actually really cool.
In the Marine Corps, you deal with the chain of command. Mistakes get made, but you deal with them. You know what you're fighting for, and that you're on the same team. But dealing with corruption is like chasing shadows. You never know whether the guy you're talking to is on the pad, or whether it's your partner, or maybe even the watch commander. So who do you trust, Cole? I made up my mind a long time ago.
KGBL calling caller 14 Adam. 14 Adam, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
14 Adam, see the detective at ambulance shooting at 6th and Industrial Street. Unit 16 William requests uniform assistance for an evidence search. 14 Adam, code 2.
Roger, 14 Adam en route.
I don't know why, but sometimes the volume is really loud, and sometimes it's not. I don't understand. Like, in my personal headphones. It's fine.
Here we go again.
I can deal with having my,
Evidence search unless there's some
ears blown out.
catch. Ever the optimist, from the beam of sunshine himself.
My best friend is Johnny Bailey, so I mean...
Floyd Rose, homicide. You might back up?
Yes, sir. Phelps and Dunn, Wilshire Division.
We had a shooting.
It's
took
just
place
really,
down
really
this
bizarre. I
alleyway.
don't understand
We
it,
have
and
the
I don't
Vic,
like things I
Scooter
don't
Payton,
understand.
A Negro male bagged up and on his way to Central Morgue. Witness says a tall white guy, our shooter, put 2 in the Vic's head and then threw his piece. I need you guys to try and recover the gat.
You want us to look anywhere in particular?
Give it your best shot, guys. The dead guy's a lowlife. I'm not expecting any miracles here.
And if we recover the weapon?
Bag it and return it to technical services.
You hurry it up, Floyd. We
I'm
got
outta
places
here.
to be.
Happy hunting.
To be fair, if
This
a
is a
police
fist
officer
pump.
asked me as
Just
a
going through the
detective,
motions.
because I'm
Probably right.
Detective
Let's just
DiJaDi,
get it over and done.
All right, have it your way. We'll search right up to the back wall. If you still don't come up with anything, come find me and we'll talk it out. 2 heads are always better than 1.
but if a police officer asked me, hey, what do I do with recovered evidence? I mean, that's kind of a dumb question. That I feel like should be covered already.
It's not my job to pick through other people's trash.
Now, I'm not in law enforcement, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they just don't cover that. Maybe that's very unusual for cops to find evidence. And it's never happened before in the history of copping.
I tell you, I'm jinxed. I always get landed with this crap.
There are going to be a few things that I'll probably remember.
Oh, come take a look at this.
This game actually looks pretty doggone good for...
We're never gonna find it. It's a waste of time.
2017. Oh. Hang on. What's this? The mind is the final frontier.
Dr. Fontaine, could I have a word?
Of course, young man.
I really enjoyed your lecture, Doctor. Psychiatry seems to have a tremendous amount to offer.
Why, thank you. I'm always happy to receive acknowledgement for my work. The mind is the last great mystery in medicine. Are you thinking of specializing, Mr.
Sheldon, or Courtney Sheldon. I'm only in second year, Doctor. They fast-tracked me a year because of my experience during the war.
Ah,
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. Battle fatigue and collapse under duress. Can it be helped?
I would say yes, given the right set of circumstances. Trauma forces the mind to close down, retreat in on itself. We try to find ways to unlock the mind again through a combination of therapy and drug treatment. Hypnosis and therapy are powerful tools in the right hands, Sheldon.
I've been to visit some of the guys at the VA hospital. A good friend of mine, he's so far away. It's like he's wandering
You
around.
went through a lot together.
Yes, Doctor.
Give me his details and I'll make a prognosis. I have a number of clinics in Los Angeles, Courtney Sheldon, and your penance, for your friend's help, is to come and work at one of them in your spare time, with what little spare time a medical student has. Is that a deal?
Is it ever? I can't thank you enough.
I'm not promising a cure, Courtney. I want you to remember that. Every physician has patients that he cannot hope to cure, for whom he can only smooth the path to death.
Interesting. I don't know what relevancy that had.
Maybe. No.
The mind is an interesting thing, though. I'll completely agree with that.
Shooter put him up against the wall and blew his brains out.
Hell of a way to go.
Jeez.
Doesn't really matter how you go once you're gone.
Don't get all deep on me, Phelps.
So we're still looking for essentially the murder weapon.
I don't think so.
Yeah, probably not. Probably that has no relevance. Would have been nice if they had stayed to, like, you know, do this investigation themselves. Can't knock on the doors. I wonder, do they tell you how many clues there are? I don't think so. I think only at the end. Can't dig through the trash. What was that? Oh, wait, what? I was definitely not looking up there.
Ralph, there's something on the rooftop.
How the hell did you see that?
Reflection in the window. Looks like it might be our
Practice,
weapon.
my
Let me see if I
friend.
can find a way up there.
All right, don't hurt yourself.
We're good at looking at places where we're not supposed to look. I don't know what that says about us,
The
actually.
gun's up on the roof, right? So we need to find a way up.
I would imagine that a cigarette butt on the ground probably is not a clue.
What kind of chumps do these homicide guys think we are?
you doing, Cole?
Definitely should be wearing gloves.
Smith & Wesson, serial S71893.
Well, that seems almost too easy.
2 rounds fired. And instead of dropping it down a drain, our shooter hoists it up here. Interesting guy.
We should follow up on this now, before the perp tries to leave town.
We have the gun, Cole. Let's take it back to Central. We could get a commendation.
Could show some initiative, Ralph, and see if we can come up with an owner.
That's a long shot, Cole.
It's a pretty fancy gun. You know a local gun store?
Sure. There's a place a couple of blocks from here.
Is there?
Are you sure about this? It's not really our gig.
No harm in doing some digging. The suits didn't seem to give much of a damn.
Such a little Boy Scout, Cole. You can't wait to get out of that uniform, can you?
You'd rather round up drunks and help old ladies across the road?
I'd rather get through the day without the captain's foot up my ass.
It'll be fine, Ralph. You worry too much.
A problem that I also have. I wonder, like, did a lot of cars just not have central consoles? I would imagine not, right? But it's just so interesting to always see somebody just, like, move right over from the passenger to the driver's seat without having to, like, lift themselves over it. Oh, that's not good. That's not good.
God damn it, Cole!
We're fine. That hot dog cart is not fine, but we're fine. We are absolutely A-okay. Nice of him to wait for me there. This is, by the way, also how I drive in real life.
Look out!
Thank goodness that Virginia doesn't have any benches on the side of the road.
Officers Phelps and Dunn. Can you tell us anything about this gun?
Smith & Wesson, Model 27, registered Magnum. Chambered for .357, nickel-plated with pearl grips. Same gun used by General Patton.
You're not suggesting he's the owner?
No, I'm not.
You seem to know a lot about the weapon.
I ought to. I sold it. You know, this piece will stop a rhino. These babies are only available special order.
I don't know that they will, actually.
Mind if I take a look?
My guest. This is about something bad, right?
I would be pretty shocked if that stopped a rhino. Wait, what just happened? Oh no, we turned off our TV, that's what happened. Whoops.
Model 27 with pearl grips, Cole. You see it on there?
What would be really clever? You know what's weird? So, most, not all, because there's ways of getting around it. Most sales, legal sales of a firearm are required by the ATF to be like registered, right? To like actually have a record of sale. But because of some arcane like lobbying and archaic legislation, I think none of those records are digitized. So there's no central database because there's like a law in place to keep that from happening. That's just so bizarre to me. That's wild. Here we go. Pearl grips. This is the only one with pearl grips.
We're in luck. Errol Schroeder, 203 South Glass Street. Ordered the
Oh,
gun
that
in
is the same
February
serial number,
46. Thanks, you've been a big help.
Anytime. Always happy to help out the LAPD.
I do wonder, though. Do you do illegal sales, too? What's down here? This is interesting. Oh, this is just the fire, like, shooting range. The fire shooting range, you know, as it's colloquially called. Wait.
Seems irrelevant.
Yeah, I don't know why those are counting as clues. That seems kind of silly.
This doesn't pertain to the case.
The music stops, so I think we're good to go. We're just curious, okay?
Do we call it in?
Let's see if he's at home. Owning the gun doesn't prove he pulled the trigger.
Okay. In for a penny, in for a pound. Lead the way, Gunga Din.
Wait, officer needs help on where?
That wasn't so hard, was it? Just because we're in uniform doesn't mean we can't use our initiative.
I guess so. Seems a little too careful.
Yeah, I guess you were. What the heck?
I guess so. Seems a little too good to be true. One of a kind murder weapon bought locally using a real name. If Schroeder's our shooter, He's no criminal mastermind.
Most of them aren't. That's why they get caught. 2 out of every 3 crimes are done on impulse.
Another fact from the Phelps Encyclopedia of Thin Air. You really are full of it.
Okay, look. Actually, I do need to take this bridge. Shoot. Oof, this car is looking rough. Okay. We don't have nearly as many obstacles here. This is part of why I decided not to drive to NavCon in Chicago. Okay, sharp turn coming up. Beautiful. There we go. Flawless. I was gonna say, look, our car is completely fixed, but it's not. Oh, this is his rest right here. Apartment 2. It's good to know.
Schroeder, apartment 2.
Okay, let's familiarize ourselves with the controls. Familiarize. Oh, that's cool. You can switch to photo mode. Well, we can't, but, you know. Some people could. Oh, you can turn it to black and white. That's neat. I forgot about that. Yeah, they're just not gonna tell us what the controls are.
What do you guys want?
I'm Officer Cole Phelps. This is Officer Dunn, Wilshire Division. You're the owner of a Smith & Wesson Model 27, nickel-plated with pearl grips?
I might be. What of it?
Then you'll be surprised to know that Scooter Payton was murdered tonight with your gun.
You're out of your mind. Scooter? He works for me. I have that gun here in my drawer. What the fuck is going on here?
You're under arrest, Schroeder. Cuff him, Ralph.
No way. You're not taking me down for this.
Whoa.
That was a very bad move, Schroeder.
You ready, tough guy?
Let's go. Come on. You didn't even knock off our hat.
Ralph, you all right?
I'm fine. I hardly felt it. He's lucky he caught me off guard.
Keep an eye on him, Ralph. I'm gonna take a look
Very,
around.
very cool. We did see some of these at the crime scene, but that's not really
I doubt it.
an indication of them being conclusively proof. We also saw cigarette butts at the crime scene.
I don't think this is going to help us.
That looked like a forbidden planet right there.
No good to me.
What's this? Hello?
List of names and a series of numbers. Floyd Rose's name is in this book.
Phelps, we can come out of this all bright and shiny with a commendation. Or stick our schlongs in a hornet's nest. Call it in, partner. And leave the book where you found it.
Officer Phelps, badge 1247, requesting.
And it's us.
You dumb fucking sons of bitches, get in this line now before I lose my temper.
Excuse me, Sergeant.
Language.
Excuse me? Fuck you. You say another word and I'll break your fucking head and have you in the brig.
Some of us are here for...
I know why you're here, asswipe. I'm having a bad day, Private. Some people don't seem to want to get on this bus.
Didn't ask for your help.
He didn't ask for your help. Can you believe this guy? Who are you two? Abbott and Costello?
We're here for OCS, Sergeant.
So it's the three fucking stooges and you're here for OCS. God help this fucking country and the USMC. The Japanese will do the world a favor and kill you quickly. All three of you are on report. What are your fucking names?
Phelps.
Kelso.
Merrill.
Any other gentlemen for OCS? OCS is at Elliott. You take the Camp Elliott bus over there. This bus is for MCRD. This bus is for men who want to fight.
Jeez. Wow. That was harsh.
Well, you picked the right place, Cole. A city that needed an honest cop like a thirsty man needed water. You'd heard the stories, but you weren't interested. You were here to fight the good fight, solve cases, right wrongs. But the force is like politics. There's no sitting on the fence. You have to choose sides. A brown paper envelope or a Greyhound ticket to Palookaville. Pick it over and one way.
All units to 211 in progress and shots fired at Westlake Savings and Loan, 1415 West 3rd Street. Unit to handle identified code 3.
We'll take that. It's only a couple blocks from here.
14 Adam calling KGPL. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 14 Adam. Be advised, suspects are armed and dangerous.
Roger, KGPL. 14 Adam en route.
Aesthetically, I kind of like this. Whoa, sorry. But, we have our sirens on, so watch out.
Make it quick, you guys. The cops are here. We gotta move it.
That makes it okay. As long as your sirens are on.
Try for the front door. Keep your goddamn head down. Use the cover, Phelps. We don't know how many are in there. Take it slow. Backup will be here soon.
LAPD, put down your weapons. The bank is surrounded. I'm offering you a chance to... Shit. Stay down.
Oh, come on. That was a headshot.
Forward. That's it? We got them all? I think we got them, Cole. Should be all clear.
Nice. That was easy.
Lieutenant Hopkins says anytime you reach for the shotguns, you're either going to end up dead or wearing a citation. So I guess...
It's okay, Ralph. You did well in there. Glad you had my back. Man couldn't ask for a better partner.
He's the one who recommended we take the call, so technically we had his back.
This kind of opportunity comes along once in a lifetime, Hank. I have to grasp it.
You have to survive it first, Cole. You're the veterans. The Japs love to shoot officers.
If I can make a name for myself in this war, my future...
Thinking of taking on a company of the Emperor's finest single-handed? You don't seem the Sergeant York type to me.
When I need your opinion, Kelso, I'll ask for it.
They talk about officers like you in boot camp, Cole. They call it the Custer syndrome. Guys who go around dreaming of fame and glory and getting all of their men killed in the process.
Our duty is to lead, Kelso.
And their duty is to die for your wonderful future?
Cole Phelps and Jack Kelso. With some people, it's as simple as chemistry. Two guys who should have been friends, but their personalities got in the way. Phelps, a good guy, wound way too tight. And Kelso, a quiet man who could never walk away from a fight.
Well, it's a shame you don't like to talk about it, Cole.
Ralph, friends who want to stay friends don't discuss religion or politics. And in my case, you can add the war to that.
I know that bum. Wendell Bowers. I put him away before. He jumped parole. Get after him, Phelps. I'll head him off in the car.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Wendell Bowers! Stop!
Where'd he go?
LAPD!
There he is.
He's hiding in the alley! Bowers!
He's gonna
hold it
take a
right
left,
there.
right? Yeah.
Stop now or I will shoot. I won't tell you again, Wendell.
Jesus, Dunn! Watch your fire!
You don't want to do this, Wendell.
Nope, hang on. We accidentally started going down instead of up.
Get down from there right now.
Common problem.
Give it up, Wendell!
Stay the hell away from me.
Just keep climbing, just keep climbing.
No way I'm going back inside. I've done my time.
You clearly haven't. You jumped
It's
parole.
over, Bowers!
You assholes already screwed me once.
Give it up, Bowers! There's nowhere left to go!
Jeez, what a hit.
Looks like we've got the place to ourselves.
It's over, Bowers!
We didn't even learn how to grapple there.
How you doing, Wendell? Your parole officer's feeling lonely. He's got a hole in his life for an asshole like you. You can make it up to him in 10 years' time. Watch your head. This hump will be back in the Iron Hotel by tomorrow night. Nice work, Cole. You run track in high school?
Part of the tradition of the Marine Corps and being an officer in the Marine Corps is the ability to make tough decisions. The right decision is not always the popular one. The right decision will get the men you care about killed. These ratings and your ability to give them frankly and truthfully directly affect your chances of successfully becoming a Marine officer. Candidate Phelps, you have the floor. Esprit de Corps, Merrill, 10. Franklin, 8. Weiss, 8. Donahoe, 6. Kowalski, 6. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 2. Leadership, Donahoe, 8. Franklin, 7. Merrill, 6. Kowalski, 6. Weiss, 5. Hudson, 5. Kelso, 1. Candidate Kelso.
I'm sorry, Captain, but I joined the Marine Corps to fight the enemy, not get involved in this schoolboy chicken shit.
Kelso, in my office, now!
Oh. Did we get him kicked out? That kind of sucks.
For every cop, there's the case that makes you. Gives you that leg up. Gets you recognized as the shining new star in the squad. The case that you solve that shows that you have the gumption, the gung-ho, the get up and go to make you stand out from your average rank-and-file patrolman. This could be the one, Cole.
LAPD, could you stand clear of the body, please? Has anyone called an ambulance?
We've called an ambulance and the police, but I'm afraid he's dead.
Okay, stand further back and move along. It's your choice, but make it quick, people.
Hey, Cole. You got here quick.
My beat crosses 7th Street.
Okay. You're first reporting then. We'll get a perimeter going and move the crowd on. You better see what you can find out before the homicide dicks show up. I'll be with you in a moment. Everybody stay back. Let us do our job.
I feel like moving the body is
daylight.
actually something that we
Crowded
absolutely
street.
should not do.
Now I've seen everything.
As a patrolman, at least. This doesn't look too dissimilar.
C. Galetta. Layaway receipt. Pearl earrings. Made out to Bank of Arcadia.
Interesting. Okay. It reminds me of that thing that we found on that last victim.
All right. Yes, it's a dead person.
Definitely missing something. What are we missing now, I wonder? Like, we already saw that. Should we go inside? What's this? A gun? Oh my gosh.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here. Don't you people have anything better to do?
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss, Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage's first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Questions are listed on the right, you say?
Do you think you could tell me exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front. I heard shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
I don't know, it seems like she's kind of holding something back. But we definitely don't have evidence of anything.
And you don't know who shot Gage?
Oh,
why?
we were supposed to be bad cop.
No,
Whoops.
officer.
A man is dead, Miss Galletta, and it's a criminal offense to lie to a police officer. I ought to take you downtown.
Get out! Get out right now! Send in one of the other policemen if you must, but I won't say another word to you.
Okay, got it. I think they used to call that doubt.
Probably nothing.
In the original version.
Not sure this means much.
I don't know. Like, yeah. Probably doesn't. Excuse me.
We have the murder weapon?
But no murderer. The girl saw it all, but she clammed up on it. We could trace the gun.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Oh, I really want to find this last clue. It's got to be somewhere. I don't think it was her. I don't think she's the clue we're looking for.
I swear, this town is going straight to hell.
Come on, I got friends who work at the Examiner.
Wait, what is that? Bullets.
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
Nope, that was the last clue. Okay, we just totally missed that. We are an awesome detective. We didn't miss that. We were intentionally waiting till the end. That's all that was.
What did I tell you about going too hard on the witness? She's a store assistant, not a prisoner of war.
Is that supposed to be funny?
I'm just saying that sometimes you need to pour some sugar on these broads. A little bedside manner can go a long way.
And since when are you the expert? We got the murder weapon, didn't we?
You shouldn't dole it out if you can't take it, Phelps. She was a looker, though. Tell me I'm wrong.
No wonder you're suddenly so obsessed with bedside manner.
I mean, that's kind of a mean thing to say.
Look out!
Don't tell me to look out. I'm the sheriff of this town, okay? You look out for me, not the other way around. Excuse you, I'm turning. Let's just park here. Okay, let's not hit the brick wall though, probably. That's kind of mean. If this guy's trying to get out of his spot, he'll crash right into us.
Continue the response.
Oh, it's just gonna automatically do that. Okay. Interesting. We're taking the scenic route. That way they won't know which way we came from, and maybe they'll run the wrong way.
Officers, what can I do you for?
Officers Phelps and Dunn, sir, Wilshire Division. We need you to trace a serial number.
Sure. What's the make and model?
FN Browning, model 1922. The serial number is 01138.
You don't say. Well, I didn't sell it. Europeans love them, but it's pretty rare you find one over here. Although I did have one in here a couple of weeks back.
Remember the owner?
Yeah. Caillou. Edgar Caillou was his name. Thing looked like it'd never been fired, but he brought it in here for cleaning anyway. Then he bought a box of cartridges and he left.
Do you know where we can find Mr. Caillou?
Told me he was on his lunch break. Said he worked at Hartfield's jewelry store just up on Broadway.
Thanks for your help.
Interesting. Why would someone who worked at a jewelry store rob a shoe store? Or kill the owner of a shoe store? We gotta get to that jewelry store right away. plus side, our car's fixed. Actually, hang on. Can we take this car instead? Is that legal? We're just gonna commandeer this, okay? A Lincoln Model K, let's go. Okay, let's not hang it up right away. Jeez. Ooh, I like this. I'm sorry. For you stepping out in the middle of the road, I so apologize about that. Excuse you.
God damn it, Cole! Straight! Keep it straight! What's so goddamn hard about that?
Look, it's... Driving is a complicated thing sometimes, okay? Hang on. Come back.
Watch it!
And at the next junction, you shut your trap.
I know. I'm sorry. But I had to get you to stop. Police business.
Fine, but if the skipper sees us driving around in this, we're dead.
Police emergency, out of the car.
I find one goddamn ding.
You gotta be kidding me. We're driving this?
Hey.
There.
Hey!
Now they'll never see us coming. Oh, it corners so terribly. Oh my gosh. Oh, actually, no, it's further down.
Jesus, Cole. What's wrong with the good old-fashioned black and white?
It's too obvious. We can't be too obvious now. There we go. Whew, that's gonna help us a lot. Or chasing someone down.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Not on my salary. I'm a public servant.
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
That's definitely him.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Kalu, get back here!
Oh, okay. Well, apparently we can't just shoot random suspects. Just because they're running from us. I feel like that's...
Officer Cole Phelps, are you Edgar Kalu?
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down.
Not
I'll
too...
buzz him for you.
Out of character.
Son of a bitch!
For the
Go,
times.
Cole, go!
But I didn't live back then, so maybe it is.
Kalu, get back here! Too late, Kalu!
Wait, no, hang on. I had you.
Don't make it
I almost
worse,
had your
Kalu.
car.
There he is, officer.
Oh, hey. Good job.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
2 shootings in the same day. That's kind of wild. Or
The
2
case
days,
that
I
makes
guess.
you, and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage. The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths. The case that other cops murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who knocked down Malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time, and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Yes, sir. I think I am.
Good man. You need many things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter.
That doesn't
How are you
sound
feeling,
ethical.
Fine, sir.
Very good. The evidence is overwhelming. May the cat eat him and the cat be eaten by the devil. Bring me a confession, young Phelps. This is your chance. Don't fail me.
I've got a bad feeling about this. We failed our last one.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that. Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
He seems nervous. And we only have 1 intuition because we're the lowest level or whatever.
You blew a man out of socks over an empty grudge, you son of a bitch. Do you think I have sympathy for you?
That's the way. Keep needling me. Try the rough stuff, and my lawyer will be making an official complaint.
We should have accused him. We should have accused
I
him.
just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Hang on, can we restart that? Yes. See, it's 517. Here we go. Okay.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You
Let's
shot
try
a man
this again.
dead in cold blood.
We got this.
You're going to have
We
to
got
pay
this.
for that.
We have evidence, so we got this. pearl earrings, which we actually have not investigated. We should have. But we do have the handgun. And we know who had it serviced. And we have a dead guy.
Straight through the red light. Bet you never saw it.
Let's talk about the shooting. Do you deny shooting Everett Gage?
I'm a businessman. I run a jewelry store. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm sure my lawyer can clear all this up.
You deny owning a Browning pistol, serial number 01138.
I owned a gun, yes, but it was stolen in a burglary a couple years ago. You can't prove I used my gun on Gage.
We definitely have him getting the weapon serviced.
You had the gun cleaned and bought a new box of ammunition. The store owner remembers you and where you worked.
Is that so? It's amazing what the Nebbishes will recall when it suits them.
Interesting.
Let's change the subject. You fasting for Yom Kippur, Mr. Kalu?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Some people don't like Jews, Mr. Kalu.
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Man. Let's do bad cop. Yes!
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy putt snatcher? You and that stump Gage!
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Masterfully done, Officer Phelps. It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes, sir.
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face the public can admire. I applaud a man with your talent for unwavering justice. Back to your duties for now, Boyle. But here's a piece of advice. Get yourself 2 suits, get them pressed. You'll be needing them.
And that's cute. I don't know that I love it, but that's cute. Started at the top, and now we're here. Sound investigative technique, aka SIT. Service weapon proficiency, peak physical condition, keen interrogation instincts.
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here, next to the map.
What's his problem?
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till December. It'll be years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner, Stefan Burkowski.
I've heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Oh, he's an intense one, isn't he, Mel?
Who's intense?
The newly minted detective here, Cole Phelps.
Hi, Phelps. I'll be keeping an eye on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Well, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of L.A. is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out. And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps. Some of you guys may know Phelps. He's the cop who broke the jewelry store murder. Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Shh, quiet, everybody.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we have partners, right? Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside and out. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. You do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out. Come on, Phelps.
He ran the light on Olympic.
An abandoned vehicle. That's what we're gonna investigate? Okay.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I'd say all's fair in love and war.
They really pushed you through quick, didn't they? 6 years on patrol before I got this desk. You were here in 5 minutes.
What do you want me to say? I didn't ask for any favors.
Oh, are we going this way? Okay, I guess we are.
You know this place?
Sure. Near the old gasworks and Signo Depot in the warehouse district. I'll direct.
You're gonna regret letting me drive, buddy. Oh no, oh no, right away, no.
All units, so 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit
So,
handled, code
tell me a
2
little about yourself,
identified.
Phelps.
Are we friends now, Bukowski?
We have to work together. Don't be so touchy.
I grew up in San Francisco. My father was in shipping. Went to college at Stanford. Did 2 years ROTC before Marine OCS at Camp Elliott. Shipped out in early 45 as a first lieutenant. Fought in the Okinawa.
Goddamn maniac!
Look.
So
Driving
you
is
won
difficult.
the Silver Star. I don't want to...
Watch it!
I don't want to talk about it.
Now let me get this straight. You
Sorry,
single-handedly
guys.
killed 40 Japs on this hill in Okinawa. No. You were up there all night, draped in the flag, knife between your teeth,
Oh, no.
gun at the ready, finished. The Emperor Hirohito himself leading the charge against you.
I did my part, Bukowski. What did you do?
I kept the streets of LA safe for the people.
Yeah. Now I get it. Unfit for service.
Now, fuck you, Phelps. I earned a bravery citation during the Zuda riots.
Sounds like you had it rough.
I did my job.
No one is saying you didn't.
I did 6 years as a patrolman.
That's the 3rd time you've told me.
All units, so 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
11 King, go ahead, KGPL.
11K, a 459 suspect just left 6th and Saris. Suspect is a male Caucasian.
Where'd he go?
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Can we not get over this? There we go. We just needed a little gumption. No, he escaped. Blast. Sometimes they do.
All units, a 459 just occurred at 6th and Saris. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
Oh, we get to try again. Okay, I'm down with that.
Up on the roof, officer. He has a mask on his face. I caught sight when he shoved past me, but be careful. I saw him waving a gun.
Don't worry, we got this guy. I'm not worried about it.
Give it up now! Make it easy on yourself!
Get the hell away from me!
Where'd he go? Jeez, what a...
I'll take you all down with you.
There we go. We knocked him unconscious, somehow. I think. Oh, we killed him. Whoops. Not my intent. Oh, so if we can't find a clue, we could use intuition there, or we can save it for investigations. Apparently, I had to let him in first. Ooh, look at that.
That you, Bukowski? Go on through. Parking lot straight ahead.
I need to get back to work, officer.
The detectives are here now. You repeat to them what you told me.
I did the right thing by calling this in. I'm just a working student.
Just give them your story and you'll be all right.
I'm just a working man.
This is your first case, Phelps. It's okay to admit it if you're stumped. If you don't know what to do next, just come talk to me and we'll see what we can figure out.
Thanks, Stefan. You're okay.
I'm Officer Hart.
Phelps, traffic. What have you got?
Abandoned car, probably stolen. The solid citizen is Nate Wilkie. He called it in.
What gives with the corner?
There's blood all over the interior. Someone's copped a full Broderick, but no stiff as yet.
We have an owner for the car?
The car is registered to an Adrian Black, just north of Bunker Hill.
All right, we'll take a look around.
I'll keep Mr. Wilkie talking, but don't make him wait too long. He's the restless type.
Probably not important.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Victim looks to have lost a lot of blood. Brand name might give us something to go on.
Interesting. So we have the pipe, we have the car. Are those the only clues that we've identified so far? Rhyme unintentional there. I'm not really seeing any reason to believe that there's going to be clues further out. That is really a lot of blood, though. Oh, we are missing one clue. Where? That's A. Where's B? Man, I really don't want to use intuition right now. Oh yeah, no, there's B, right?
"32 years old, married. Sounds like an average guy. What was he doing out here?"
Younger than me.
Happier times, I guess. Stenzel glasses. Home repaired by the look of it.
Interesting. There's still more clues around. But where could they be?
Hey, Flatfoot,
you're looking to get rid of that old crate, I'll give you a nickel for it.
Oh. It wasn't. I was gonna open a trunk and I didn't. Doggone it. So dumb. Wasted an intuition point.
Mr. F. Morgan picked up a live pig yesterday?
Who's F. Morgan?
This isn't what we're looking for. I'm stumped. Ideas?
Have a word with the witness. It's not often we get eyeballs in a case like this.
Sir, I'm Detective Phelps.
Name's Nate Wilkie.
You found the vehicle?
Sure. Saw it just sitting there. Strange place to be parking your car. Figured I'd better take a look. And then I saw all the blood. So I called the police.
No, let's take a look.
Mind if I ask what you were doing out here?
Well, I work for the railway. I was on my way out to the switch and reckoned I'd take a shortcut.
Did you see anybody else in the yard? Maybe somebody hanging around the car?
Nope. I hadn't seen a soul all day till you boys turned up.
Do you know Adrian Black, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. That ain't a name I'm familiar with.
He seems to be pretty honest so far.
You ever seen the car before?
Funny enough, I did. A couple of nights ago, it was over there in the parking lot. I know most of the cars that park here regular, so it kind of stood out.
Let's ask about the bloodstained pipe
We
first.
found a steel pipe with blood on it near the car. Do you know anything about it, Mr. Wilkie?
No, sir. I went straight for the law when I saw the car was full of blood.
When you saw the blood, was it wet, bright red, or darker like it is now?
Darker, I'd say. Looked dry already.
Interesting.
The wallet by the car. Was there anything in it when you arrived?
You accusing me of something, mister?
What is up with these facial expressions?
Do you want the patrolman to hold you down while we turn out your pockets, Mr. Wilkie?
Maybe I checked inside that wallet. Not that I was gonna steal anything. Maybe I took a look. But there weren't no money in there. Not even change.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Wilkie. We'll contact your employer if we need anything more from you.
If you have to, I guess. I can't really spend no more time over this.
Somebody's got to inform the wife, Phelps. If you're done here, we'll head over there now.
Okie doke. Let's do it.
You can drive.
Where are we going?
This is a nice house.
Let's go introduce ourselves. You talk to her, Phelps. I'm no good at this shoulder to cry on stuff. Cole, we've got things to do.
Just a minute.
LAPD, Mrs. Black. May we come in? We have some bad news, and we'd rather discuss this in private.
I'm Margaret Black. We can discuss this in the living room. Please come in.
Your husband drives a blue Lincoln, Mrs. Black?
That's correct.
The car has been found abandoned, and I'm afraid there are signs of foul play.
I knew something was wrong when he didn't come home.
We believe your husband may be injured. We found a pipe on the scene with blood on it.
Oh no! My poor Adrian!
Does the name InstaHeat mean anything to you, ma'am?
Yes, it does. We've just had a new water heater installed.
What?
Whereabouts, Mrs. Black?
Just outside the kitchen window, at the side of the house.
I'd like you to try and stay calm and remember everything that you can about last night. My partner and I are going to take a look around. When you're ready, we're going to have some more questions for you. Is that okay?
Of course, officer. Anything to help secure my husband's safety.
Well, let's check the place out. Come on.
Seems odd. This probably has nothing to do with anything. Although it is kind of weird that
Nothing significant.
there's like these. What are these? They look like jewelry hangers, but there's no jewelry on them. It seems kind of odd.
Have a good look around. There's got to be something in here to go on.
Lie down, make yourself comfortable. So, you're a friend of Courtney's?
Yes, Doctor.
He seems very concerned about you.
I have these visions, these blinding visions. I can't get them out of my head. My skull, it feels like it's in a
I'm
vice.
going to give you something to calm your nerves.
I don't think that's legal.
I want to take you on a journey back. I want you to remember the good things about your past, occasions that made you laugh, times that made you smile.
Interesting.
Kavanaugh's. So who brought this home?
We also found a pack of those same cigarettes at the crime scene. But we didn't necessarily think that they were important.
This was only recently installed, not 2 days ago.
Maybe it's time we took a look around outside.
10-year guarantee.
Maybe Adrian was a patron.
Hey, Ash.
Fortnite really does
And I should
play
have
to
an
your
address.
advantage. Okay, Red. Have fun with that. I'll probably play Fortnite later.
Happy belated Thanksgiving.
Glitch?
I hope that it went
What?
well
He
for
was
you.
in the wall and didn't notice me. He's like, who was that? And looked straight at me. Oh my god. That
Oh,
was
he's so very
bad.
good to see you.
Oh my god. Well,
Operator, message for KGPL.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Kavanaugh's bar.
Certainly, Detective. One moment. Kavanaugh's Bar, corner of Aliso and Hewitt, south side of Union Station.
Thank you.
Interesting. My gosh, there's these Kavanaugh things everywhere. He has to have been a patron. He has like 25 matchbooks from this place.
Separate bedrooms, separate pictures. What gives here? A used ticket to Seattle and a suitcase gone missing. Someone couldn't wait to get out of this house.
Suspicious. Odd. This is a nice house, though. Oh, I'm sorry, that's so rough. Though, if anyone can relate about, like, being to work later than they're supposed to be, or expecting to be, I would say that I'm probably up there. I hope that you sleep well. Thank you so much for popping in. It truly means a lot. And I very much appreciate the lurk as well.
Doesn't look like anything.
Of course, of course.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Oh my gosh, that scared me. Thank you for the water. I should not have made my redeems have sound to them. That was a mistake. No, we don't need to use intuition yet.
No use leaving the thing half finished.
I don't think we're supposed to do this as a detective. I don't know what this is supposed to go to. Oh. Never mind. That was easy enough. We're missing a piece.
So the pipe missing from Mr. Black's heater is the same one that killed him. Huh. Seems like the assailant is a little closer to home.
Alright. Let us investigate. I can't believe that, like, there's still more clues. Like, what the heck? Where? Are we just a bad detective?
Incidental.
I feel like we should be able to search that shed. Oh, except it might not actually belong to her. Maybe. I'm not sure, actually. That was a little delayed there. Oh, here we go. Yes, I noticed this earlier. I called this.
Optimistic call.
Oh, okay. It's not a real clue.
Don't think
Does
this
it
is-
not seem weird, though, that there's nothing on those? Are they purely decorative?
Junk. It doesn't appear to be connected.
We're going to find this last clue. There's only there has to be like only one left. Wait, what? To my Adrian.
To my Adrian. This thing gets more and more interesting.
Who's this Nicole person? That's not Mrs. Black. Nothing behind this one? Okay. Well, it was worth a shot. It does seem kind of weird that there was, like, no clues in here whatsoever. I don't have any more intuition. Well, I just leveled up, so I might actually have one. But I don't want to use it. I will find these clues on my own. Unless I can't, in which case I won't. I would imagine that she'd be getting kind of annoyed by now. With how long we're taking. But you can't rush justice, okay? Okay, so the clues only extend as far as the edge of her property, which do not include that shed. So it's a good thing that we didn't break in. I don't know, it just feels weird. What are we missing? Something feels off to me. I'm so dumb.
Stenzel. So the glasses are a match.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Wait, where'd that map go? It's supposed to show all clues. Really? This game is just messing with me now.
I'm all right now, detectives.
Let's go ahead and... Do you know where your husband might be?
Did your husband tell you where he was going last night?
Excuse me.
All he said was he was gonna meet Frank for a drink.
So nothing out of the usual then.
Well,
Okay, there we go. Sweet.
he came home early from work. He never comes home early. And he went out early, too. He normally never leaves for the bar till about 7.
Your husband frequents Kavanaugh's bar?
How did you know that?
He said that so loudly. Jeez.
So Adrian spends a lot of time there.
Up until recently, he's been away in Seattle a lot on business.
Let's ask where she was.
I think you should come clean with us, Mrs. Black. Your husband is missing, and after our search, I'm willing to call the circumstances suspicious. Can you account for your movements last night?
You're not accusing me,
That was
are you?
kind of aggressive.
What an awful thing to say. I was here all night, of course, waiting for Adrian to come home.
She seems, she's moving a lot more. And that side look. Let's press a little.
The evidence is stacking up, Mrs. Black.
Nope.
It all places you at the rail
Nope.
yard last
Nope.
night.
We didn't mean to say that.
I've already told you I was here all night alone. Your stack of evidence doesn't change a thing.
Was your husband wearing his glasses when he left here yesterday?
Yes, he just bought a new pair.
Go on.
I kept telling him to throw those old ones away. He tried to repair them with tape. They looked terrible.
Let's ask about the slaughterhouse
We found
receipt.
a receipt in the trunk of your husband's car for a live pig. This receipt was made out to an F. Morgan.
A pig? Adrian runs a tool business. That would be Frank Morgan. God knows what he's up to.
What makes you say that about Morgan, ma'am?
He's the foreman at my husband's plant. A very shady character. I've told Adrian he needs to keep his distance from the staff.
Interesting.
They're always out drinking together.
Tell us about the photo of Adrian in the bedroom.
What is there to tell? It's from his most recent business trip to Seattle.
Wow. She's lying. Right?
You and your husband are in separate bedrooms.
Nope.
What gives? Did you want him out of the way, Margaret?
This is so aggressive.
No, I did not. My husband and I may have drifted apart,
But we needed to push there.
We'll keep you informed, Mrs. Black.
Please do, Detective.
We should have used the photo as evidence of the thing. Oh well. I don't know what these guys are doing.
Jesus, I'm glad to be out of there.
Mr. and Mrs. Black don't seem to have the happiest home life.
He's too scared to divorce her, and she's too much of a shrinking violet to throw him out. If this hadn't happened, they could have stayed miserable together forever.
You think she could have killed him?
She sure as hell doesn't seem the type. Stranger things have happened.
With our new house and land packages, your shining knight.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports of 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
Price competitively.
Oh, unbelievable.
Size to fit growing families like yours.
Look.
So make
Okay.
a call on Bradshaw 2250. Elysian Fields, building the American dream.
Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Oh, we nailed it, because we're awesome drivers.
Any unit able to handle citizen reports of 211 in progress. 437 East 8th Street. Unit to handle code 3 identify.
11K responding. Go ahead.
11K citizen reports of 211 in progress at 437
Guys, I need you to get out of my way.
Hotel. Suspects are linked with previous 211s. 11 King, code 3.
Kid, drop that money one more time and you're a goner.
Sorry, mister. It's just my hands are shaking.
Shut up! Get the money in the bag.
Yes. Yes, sir.
An old-fashioned bank
Hurry
robbery,
the
yeah?
hell up, will you? Come on. It's goddamn cops!
Careful! He's got a gun!
Oof. That was a good hit. No! We're fine. We're right on his tail. We got this.
Stop here. They're making a break for it on foot. Throw out the guns.
Let's go. Who knew traffic could be so exciting?
Car 11K to KGPL. Bristol Hotel 211 is code 4.
Units, be advised, code 4 at the Bristol Hotel on 8th Street, code 4.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Hey, I know you.
No, you don't.
We were at school together. How about you buy me a drink for old time's sake?
You looking for someone?
You know Frank Morgan?
Sure. Frank's your regular. He's a loner in the back.
That cherry pie was delish.
Frank Morgan?
Who's asking?
Oh, sister, I was
Cole
so
Phelps,
tight, I
LAPD.
couldn't walk.
I understand you're a friend of Adrian Black.
Yeah, I know him.
Are you aware that he's missing?
No, I hadn't heard that. Tough break.
Interesting.
We found Black's car abandoned in a freight depot, covered in blood. You know anything about that, Morgan?
Hell no. I'm sorry to hear that. I like Adrian. He's a good boss.
Please, don't tell me you actually believe this jerk-off, Phelps.
$63%. So most, but not everybody. Like, we have the receipt, but that doesn't necessarily mean a whole lot.
You're lying, Morgan. You were there.
And you're talking out your ass, detective. How about you prove I was out at that rail yard?
You were there, Morgan. We found a receipt in the trunk of the car. It has your name on it. We can call the slaughter yard and nail you on it.
All right already. That fool Adrian's fallen for some dame in Seattle. He wanted me to make it look like he'd been attacked.
Oh. Oh.
Where exactly is Black holed up?
No idea. I think he took off for Seattle.
I mean, that's a train ticket for Seattle, so it could be the case. But the way he said that...
How was he getting there?
Nope.
I don't know. Maybe a Greyhound? You guys ought to go try the terminal on Sunset.
So Adrian isn't hurt? What's with all the blood?
I don't know. It was dark. He must have caught a nick on something. Yeah.
That's definitely not what happened.
We have you for aiding and abetting and criminal conspiracy. Do you want me to come up with some other charges, Morgan?
We bought a small hog and put it in the trunk. We got to the rail yard. I cut the pig's throat and drained the blood into a bucket. Splashed the blood all around the car. Adrian hit the pig a couple of times with the pipe to make the pipe look convincing.
This doesn't add up, Morgan. Your excuses don't help. Let's see how you enjoy the LAPD taking an interest in your life.
You want my opinion? We tail Morgan. I say he's lying, and whatever hole he's got Adrian stashed in, he's got to go back there sometime.
Like, that's probably true.
He sure left his drink in a hurry. I bet he wishes he'd rehearsed that story better now.
Jeez. Did I just lose him?
You've got a pretty funny idea of what keeping a low profile means, Phelps.
I don't know why I thought he was in a red car for a second. Oh my gosh, my memory just blinked. Man, we are breaking so many street laws here. But we haven't gotten into any accidents. Except for like the 3 that we got into out of sight.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive, Cole.
I'm doing fine, chill.
Where are you taking us, Mr. Morgan?
Here's actually probably a good game to use that wrong turns thing for.
Let's check the place out. Come on.
Day 1 of the big time, and you're already tailing drunks home from bars. You having fun yet? I told you it was nonstop glamour work in traffic, didn't I?
I'm just trying to learn.
Oh, come on, Phelps. Save the creepy teacher's pet stuff for Leary. It won't work on me.
Apartment 2.
Apartment 2.
All right. Let's pay our friend a visit. See if he's missed us yet.
Who the hell is that? Will you relax? Jesus, Adrian, I told you, we're in the clear. I'll get it. Ah, shit.
It's over, Morgan. Mr. Black, LAPD, give yourself up now!
I knew it! Phelps, go after him. I'll try and head him off in the car. Remember, the gun is the last resort.
There's no point running, Adrian.
What a jump.
Mr. Black, get back here right now.
He's quite the runner.
It's over, Adrian. Why not just come clean with her, Black? Why the melodrama?
I thought it would be easier.
No, it just got a whole lot harder. Adrian Black, you're under arrest for conspiracy and fraud. We'll see what the DA has to say about wasting police resources on a wild goose chase.
Never ghost.
You're gonna lose your
That's
wife,
basically the
lose
rule
your
here.
job, and probably end up in the big house.
That's
I
a
hope she was
lesson
worth it,
learned.
Adrian.
Unless you need to for your safety.
That turned out to be quite some case, huh? Adrian, what an idiot. You got an arrest and a clearance in your first case, and in fine style, too. Well done, detective. Efficient investigation technique, good public presence. You keep that up and you learn from Bukowski here, you can go a long way in this department.
We did okay. We did a lot of vehicle damage, oh my gosh. $228 of city damage, so that's not too bad. But we basically need a whole new car. Okay, we are gonna call it there. And we will continue this next Friday, hopefully. I'm gonna make more of an effort to stream on Fridays. Especially now that we've started this game. One last thing we need to do is this is what we will be playing tomorrow for Scary Sunday.
3 ways to silence them. Fear. Knife. Very effective. Answer. Which one do you think we should apply?
A creature the Dark Lord himself has touched and tortured.
I'm so not looking forward to this. Oh my gosh.
From him.
Don't tell them, precious! You are my monster now, and monsters don't make friends.
There is no hope for him, I fear. The creature is lost.
Cruel orcs, cruel men. What has Smeagol ever done to them?
We will be playing through the entirety of the Lord of the Rings Gollum video game, often hailed as the worst game of 2024. In fulfillment of reaching the stretch goal during our Movember Foundation fundraiser. And we will be doing that tonight. Sunday. Wait, no, today's Saturday. Tomorrow. We'll be doing that tomorrow. Sunday. Look, it all blends together. Sunday, December 1st. And we will continue through the entirety of that game. For as long as it takes. So, if you were looking forward to seeing me absolutely hate a game and despise everything it stands for, there's a good chance we'll get that. Or maybe I'll love it because I'm a fan of bad games. But that seems very unlikely. Nothing's scarier to me than a legitimately bad video game. But yeah, so that'll be December 1st. That'll be Scary Sunday. And then we'll resume with our regular Scary Sunday game the following week. But in the meantime... Oh, and we should be doing Starfield tomorrow. Probably. Tonight. Whatever. I just don't understand why this doesn't work sometimes. Alright, thank you so much for joining me for that game jump. We're gonna rate a friend of ours playing one of my favorite games, Elite Dangerous. He's much better at it than I am. Tiffany, thank you for 4 freaking years. What's wrong with you? And thank you all very, very much for continuing to hang out with me as I play video games. That's very kind of you. Never ceases to not be ridiculous. Wait, never ceases to be ridiculous. There we go. but I'm very grateful for your company, for your friendship, for your kindness. And as always, safe travels.